So let's do 30 minutes of non-stop high-intensity interval training. Hey, I'm Preston. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's get right into a warm-up. We start with some shoulder rolls, add the elbows in, then huge arm circles to one direction. Thank you so much for joining me today. Let's reverse that. Shoulder rolls, elbows, arm circles. All you will need is a mat and some water. Let's twist, pivoting on the back foot, reach side to side, warming up the torso. We'll end with 10 seconds of squats to warm up the lower half of the body. And then we will get right into the first exercise. All right, speed skater switch. So what we will do is we'll skate side to side, 1, 2, 3, hop, hop, 1, 2, 3, switch, switch. So I'm doing 3 skaters and then 2 switch lunges, whatever you want to call those, jump lunges. Staying low, switching my legs. You could take out the switch lunge if hopping or jumping is not in the cards for you today. No rest break, no repeats. So if you need, pause the video, grab some water whenever you need to. Otherwise, we're going to keep going with a Spiderman Pushup. Assume a high plank position. As you lower yourself, drive that knee to the elbow. And then as you come back up, foot comes back to the plank position. Trying to get the chest as low as you can. Engaging the abs. One straight line. You could also just do standard push-ups on your knees if the body weight Spiderman push-ups are too much. Otherwise, get that Spiderman in. Nice work. All right. Pop squats, small little squats, small little pops. So my feet are hip distance apart, hopping up a little bit. Of course, if you're not hopping, just a standard squat with a hip thrust at the top is all you'll need. Otherwise, let's add some explosiveness, cardio, plyometrics. Show you from the side view here. Pop squats. I don't go that deep. I don't hop up that much. Just a small little pop squat. 2, 1. All right, burpee with a drop squat. This one's a new one. Let's give it a try. So first we start with the burpee, hop up. Hop out, either hold the high plank or chest all the way to the mat. Then hop back in for the squat, come up. So we do a burpee. We hop in, squat low, press through the glutes, come up. Go at your own pace. If you're not jumping, reach it up, step it out, hold the plank, step it back in. Low squat, come up. Otherwise, do as much as you can. Adding that squat in there every time. All right, alternating front lunge. We will lunge out with the right first. Right comes up, back knee nice and low. Press up. Other leg, other side. We are outside today on this cloudy and cool day. As I look at the plants in front of me here, I realize that I forgot to squirt that allergy antihistamine into my nose this morning. We'll see how much I sneeze. I would love. All right, let's do some plank jacks and then I'll tell you what I would love. So we walk out to a plank, we hop our feet out and in, and that's it. You could also try one hand plank jacks. I've been practicing these every so often, and then switch hands every so often, or both hand plank jacks. Just hopping in, hopping out. What I would love is some feedback from you on how we could make this better, more engaging, more challenging, to keep you coming back to work out with me. What would it take? What am I doing right? What am I doing wrong? Jump squat, reverse lunge. So we do a jump squat and then we lunge our legs back. We'll alternate the legs, squat down low, hop it up, then step it back. Back knee gets nice and low. You hop it up, you step it back, squat it down, hop it up. Keep that going. I try and get my back knee nice and low. Front knee makes a right angle. And then I squat down low, jump up high for that jump squat. You are doing great. We're making our way through this non-stop, high-intensity routine, guaranteed to burn a shit ton of calories. What did that say? Alternating Plyo Pushup. All right. So we'll do two types of Plyo Pushups. First is a push-up to a pike. So we'll do one of those, back down, and then push up to a Hindu push-up. So it's a pike, snake your body through, upward facing dog. So we have one pike push-up, one Hindu push-up. So with the pike, you lift your hips up to the sky as you elevate, and then for the Hindu, you snake it through, upward facing dog. I forgot the push-up there. Of course, you could do some of this on your knees. Speaking of knees, let's get into some high knees. Come up to standing. Knees nice and high, feet nice and light. Try and get the knees up to the waist. Fast. Get the arms involved. Or another option, march in place with the pull downs. Lower impact, still burning the calories. This routine, programmed by Google Gemini, an AI model. I think it did okay. Let's do a dead bug. Let me know what you think of the routine generated by AI. Dead bug time. Legs to tabletop. Opposite leg extends, opposite arm back. Lower back into the mat. Head up or down, doesn't matter. What matters is you're extending that leg long and reaching that arm back. How far can you reach in both directions? How much can you use your pelvic floor to press your lower back into the mat? No arching. Nice. Fast feet come up. Fast feet. Nice and simple. Get the feet going. Put my mic pack back on as I move my feet in a fast motion. All right, let's pick it up. Let's add some reaction drills to the fast feet. So when I say up, you hop up. When I say down, touch the mat. When I say hop to the right, left, let's give it a try. Down, left, left, down, up. How fast can you react to what I say? Down, down, up, right, down, down, up, down, left, right, left, right, left, right, up, down. Very good. I almost couldn't keep up, and I was making it up in my head. Air squat. Just squat down, come up. Since we did a few different squat variations so far, which is absolutely okay. Who doesn't want a strong bootay? Since we did so many, let's focus on a deep squat as low as the knees, or maybe lower. That's where your butt goes. Your feet are hip distance apart. When you come up, you squeeze, push your pelvis forward. Stay looking forward the entire time. You don't need to look at the ground. All right, inchworm. Stand at the back of your mat, reach it up. Inch yourself out, just like a worm would. Hold a plank, hold it for 2 seconds. Bring it back in. Roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae, reach up. Walk it out. Inchworm once again. Hold that strong plank. Walk it back in. Reach it up. Strong plank. Maybe add a calf raise on the inchworm. This one will burn about 350 calories for me in 30 minutes, which ain't too shabby. Flutter kick sprint, we glue that down on the mat. Lower back in the mat, legs out to 45, legs glued together, arms down by your side, or up. Little flutter kick, so just a little bit up and down. You could put your head down as well. I like to keep it up. Look at your belly button if you have your head up. If you have your head down, of course, look at the sky. Sky today, cloudy. I see the sun barely. Small little kicks. Do you work out in your living room, in your apartment, in your gym, outside? I'm curious to know where you work out. Let me know in the comments. I always try and work out outside. It's like a 2-for-1. You get some nice vitamin D, some nice fresh air. Seal jacks time. So we will hop out, arms nice and wide like so, hop back in, arms come together. Seal jacks. So I'm hopping out nice and wide. My feet are really wide. My arms are really wide. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades together. When I hop in, arms touch, legs touch, feet touch. Hopefully when it gets nicer outside, I'll do some of these from Central Park. The other week, I went over there, hit picked out some nice spots, recorded the GPS coordinates in Google Maps. Squat jumps with jacks. So we'll do 1 squat jump, 2 jumping jacks, back to the squat jump, squat down, hop it up, then 2 big jacks. If you're not jumping, another squat, step it out, side to side. Same rules apply. Squat down low, hop it up, nice feet, hands come together, and then feet come together, hands go apart. Nice work. All right, a wide push-up. We walk out, hands as wide or maybe wider than your mat. And then you do a push-up, chest as close to the mat as possible. Push it back up, nice straight line. Abs engaged. Exhale on the way up. Inhale on the way down. Wide push-up, working more of the biceps. You could do these on your knees, of course. Either on your knees or off your knees, or maybe a mixture of both. Nothing wrong with trying some wide push-ups on your knees and then some off your knees. Single leg Romanian deadlift. We'll do right leg first, all the way into the right. Slight bend in the knee. Hinge forward at the hips. Make your torso parallel with the mat. Extend the left leg out nice and long. Come back in. Do not let the left foot drop. Give me a left knee drive up. We'll do one more on this side. Squeezing through the glutes to bring it back up. Knee drive real quick. Switch legs. Left foot has all the weight. Slight bend in the left knee. Hinge forward. When you become parallel, you drive it back in. Knee nice and high. Engage the abs on the way down. Leg nice and long. And squeeze through the hamstring, the glutes, to drive it up on the way up. And that's enough of that. All right, bicycle, come down. We'll do some bicycle crunches. Legs to tabletop, hands behind the head, elbows nice and wide. Twist and reach. The leg reaches out to 45. The torso twists, looking over that back shoulder, keeping the arms nice and wide, trying to get the armpit to the knee, opposite armpit, opposite knee. You don't have to go fast here. Actually going slower is better, increasing the time under tension, holding that stretch, holding that twist. Super effective. If you just go like this, no control, you're not really doing much. You want to really twist and reach to get. All right, jackknife, pulse, crunch. So we'll do one jackknife, legs and arms up are straight out. Jackknife it up, lower it down. We'll do 3 crunches, 1, 2, 3 crunches. Back to the reach out, back to the jackknife up, lower it down. 3 standard tabletop crunches. Back to the jackknife, back down, crunch. You could either extend out, reach up to do the crunch, or from the crunch position, you can go into the jackknife and then back down to the crunch. Whatever feels better for you. I don't really have a preference myself. Nice work. Lateral jump. So simple, yet so effective. Literally just jumping side to side. All right, start at one side of the mat, laterally jump over to the other, and then over to the other side. Try and lift your feet up, little tuck in that lateral jump. If you're not jumping, big step over. Can you step over one step the entire length of your mat? Otherwise, side to side jumps. Landing softly so you don't mess up your lower back. Nice work. All right, push up with some mountain climbers. Let's do 2 push-ups and 8 mountain climbers. You do whatever version of push-up you want. 1, 2, and then drive the knees in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back to the 2 push-ups. 1, 2. Do whatever version of mountain climbers you want to. So you could do the straight in and out mountain climbers, or you could do the mountain climbers with the twist. 7, 8. Whatever push-up you're doing, try and get that chest as low to the mat as possible. I have this mic, so I'm kind of limited there. But really, if you do not have a mic, I want you to get as low as possible. Woo. All right, come up to standing, butt kicks, stand up, exaggerated jogging in place, getting that heel as close to the butt as possible, maybe even touching the butt, kicking your own butt. We're doing that figuratively and literally today in this non-stop, high-intensity, 30-minute killer of a routine. Maybe pick up the pace here since we're halfway through. Getting a nice little stretch in the quad as the heel comes towards the butt. You're doing great so far. This one is not easy. How many breaks did you have to take? Ooh. All right, reverse crunch, come down on the mats. We're going to extend our legs up to about 90 degrees. You can have your head up or down. I prefer down here, arms next to your side. You use your abs to lift your hips up and over just a couple of inches. Use your arms to provide support, but don't use them entirely to lift your hips off the mat. Really focus on using your abs to pull your hips up. Your hips maybe barely come off the mat at all. That's absolutely fine. It's all about using the core here. It's not about how far or how high you go. It's about controlling that movement each rep. Sumo squat with something. What did that say? Sumo squat with heel touch. Okay, I understand. Sumo squat, your feet are turned out, hip distance apart. We'll squat down low. Let's do same side foot to same side heel, same side hand to same side heel. Come up, squat down, twist and reach. You squat low, you look at the hand up high, come back to center, squeeze through the butt, so come back up to standing. Let me show you from the side view. So I try and keep my back as straight as possible on the way down. All right, shoulder taps. Are we almost done? This is going on forever. Walk out to a plank position. Left hand taps the right shoulder. Right hand taps the left shoulder. Go my speed. See how slow and controlled I'm going? See how the torso is staying still and not wobbling like this. It's still, it's slow. You're supporting your body weight. You're using your core to prevent your torso from rotating. You're using your arms, your shoulders, your chest to keep your body off the mat. You're going slow like me. All right, jumping lunge. You could either, I'll give you some variations here, or at least one variation. Jumping lunge, we start with our feet together. We hop out into a lunge, and then we switch our legs, jumping up, switching the lunge. So that's option number one. Option number two is to do 3 pulses and then switch. 3, switch, 3, switch. Another option is to get low in that lunge, find your balance, and then just do pulses and switch every so often. No hopping involved. Try and get the super challenging version in a few times, which is nothing but jump lunges. Nice. All right, Superman, Superwoman, super whatever you identify as. We are inclusive in the fitness stream. Push your pelvis down, scoop your abs up, reach long, squeeze your legs together, and we just hold this here, or you have an option to pull an imaginary lat bar down your back, or you have an option to do a breaststroke. Sweep your arms around, reach it back, banana boat, or just holding that Superman. You press your pelvis down, you scoop your abs up. That's the hardest cue for me to do. It requires great core strength, which I'm working on with this exercise here, to keep your body straight. Oh, pistol squat to calf raise. I'm gonna have to modify for this one. You could try it. All right, so a pistol squat, we'll start with all of the weight into the right. Slight bend in the right knee. Left leg comes out in front of you. You squat down on one knee as low as you can go, and then you come up, staying off of that foot into a calf raise. One leg. Try and keep that foot off the mat. If you can't do a pistol squat, just do a standard squat with a standard calf raise. Let's switch legs if you're doing the pistol squat. For me, the left leg has all the weight. I sit down as low as I can. I come up one-legged calf raise, the best I can. One more for me on the pistol squat. Nice. All right, crab walk, or as my text-to-speech program read it, it told me crap walk in my headphones just now. So let's practice the crap walk. Official new name. Lift the hips up to the sky, feet on the mat. Walk your hands, or walk your entire body back or forward to the edge of your mat. Then once you get there, lift your hips up even more and walk to the other end of the mat. Lift the hips up, keep it going. All right, sit up any way you want to do it. I'm going to have my heels on the mat, feet up, knees slightly bent, arms up to the sky. I'm going to sit up, keeping my arms to the sky, slowly roll it down. Sit up your style, however you want to do it. I'll just give you some tips. Tip number 1. On your way up and down, fight the momentum or fight the urge to pop up off the mat. Go as slow as you can. Tip number 2, try and feel each vertebrae touch and leave the mat. So tip number 1, tip number 2 kind of gets you to do the same thing. Depending on the sit-up, you want to make a C shape with your spine on the way down. And that is it. Let's stay down here. Grab the knees into the chest, rock side to side, turn the head left and right. Great job today. Right foot over left thigh, figure 4 stretch, pull that in. Take a deep breath, exhale and switch. Great job today on the non-stop HIIT workout. Let's come up to kneeling, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Slowly roll it on up. 1 deep breath in. Exhale, 1 more forward fold. Come up to standing. And give yourself a round of applause, a pat on the back. You did awesome. I did all right. We will be back again soon. I want to see you back. If you like the video, please subscribe. If you have any feedback, please tell me in the comment section or message me. I don't care. Hope to see you soon. Have a great rest of the day. Bye now.